Welcome to Danny Ludofia Animations. In today's video, we bring you the compelling story of a family with 3 daughters. The younger 2, along with their father, mock and abuse the eldest daughter because she is unmarried and unemployed. However, in the midst of all this, her mother remains her pillar of strength and support. This thought-provoking animation highlights the challenges faced by women in similar situations and the power of love and resilience. Stay tuned as we unfold this emotional and inspiring journey. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment and share with others. Thanks for watching.
Ella, you're the eldest. It's your responsibility to contribute to this family. What have you done so far?
Nothing.
It's only your younger sisters and their spouses that do help me and your mother.
Dad, I'm trying. I'm still searching for a job, but it's not easy. I'm doing my best.
Your best? Your best doesn't pay the bills. Look at Sarah and Lucy. They're in school, and they still manage to help their mother. What's your excuse?
Well, I guess some people just aren't cut out for responsibility.
True. Maybe Ella just enjoys being lazy. That's enough, both of you. Stop encouraging this nonsense. Ella doesn't deserve this treatment.
Don't defend her, Mary. She's the oldest. She should be setting an example, not adding to our problems.
And belittling her will solve nothing. Do you think she isn't already stressed? You're pushing her away, not helping her. Thank you, Mom. At least someone believes in me.
Belief won't keep this house running.
And neither will tearing her down. We are a family. We should support each other, not turn on one another. Sarah, Lucy, stop mocking your sister. You're better than this.
Sorry, Mom. She is the eldest. Let her prove her worth. Simple.
Yeah, sorry, Ella. But you need to pick up your responsibilities.
As simple as that. You need to step up. Don't be lazy. Yeah. You are correct. Baby, let's go. We need to leave now, please. Have a nice day, my son-in-law. See you some other time.
Ella, I've been watching you for weeks now. You always seem so tired, and... well, you don't look happy. What's going on? Nothing, Helen. I'm fine, really. Just a lot on my mind. Fine? Come on, Ella. I'm not blind. You're struggling, aren't you? It's nothing I can't handle. Let's sit and have some rest. We will continue the journey. Ella, I saw your father and your sisters last week. They were laughing and shopping in the city, looking like they didn't have a care in the world. And here you are, walking everywhere, looking like you carry the weight of the world. What's going on? It's complicated. Try me. I'm your friend. You don't have to go through this alone. My father. He doesn't think I'm good enough. He expects me to support the family, but no matter how hard I try, it's never enough for him. What? But isn't your family doing well? Your dad and sisters seem so comfortable. Comfortable? They don't lift a finger. My father blames me for not being able to provide for the family, but he spoils Sarah and Lucy. They don't even care. They laugh at me while I struggle. That's horrible. How can they treat you like that? You're their daughter, their sister. I don't know. I've stopped trying to figure it out. All I know is that I have to keep moving forward, even if it's alone. You're not alone, Ella. I'm here for you. Whatever you need, someone to talk to, someone to help, I'll be there. Thank you, Helen. I didn't realize how much I needed to hear that. You're stronger than you think, Ella. But no one should have to fight alone. promise me you'll let me help. I promise. Let's keep going. We are almost there. Yeah. I never thought anyone would care enough to ask. For so long, I've carried this burden in silence, pretending I'm fine when I'm breaking inside. Helen. She sees me. Really sees me. I didn't have to explain everything, but she understood. It feels strange, almost unreal, to know that someone is willing to stand by me when my own family won't. Why, though? Why can't my father see me the way Helen does? Why do Sarah and Lucy laugh at my pain instead of lifting me up? I've done nothing to deserve this, nothing but try my best. And yet, I'm always the one left to struggle, the one forgotten. Honestly, Lucy, can you believe how lucky we are? I mean, look at us, married to men who can give us everything we could ever want. Exactly. I told you, marrying rich is the smartest decision a woman can make. No struggling, no worrying about bills. Just living the good life. And look at poor Ella. Wandering around the city like a stray dog. It's embarrassing, really. I'm looking for a job, I'm doing my best. Ugh, spare me. She's just lazy, that's all. If she had any sense, she'd find herself a rich husband like we did. Right? But no, she wants to work hard and build her own life. Look where that's gotten her, nowhere. Honestly, it's not our problem. If she wants to be stubborn and useless, let her. At least Dad finally sees it too. Oh, you saw how he scolded her last week, didn't you? She looked like she wanted to cry. I know. It's like she thinks anyone feels sorry for her. Newsflash, Ella, no one cares about your sob story. You know what's funny? We're the ones living the dream, and she's the eldest. Shouldn't she be the one setting an example for us? Well, she is setting an example of what not to do. True. You know what? I don't even feel bad for her anymore. She's just pathetic. James, are you hearing this? The way Sarah and Lucy are mocking Ella.
Yeah, I hear them. What's your point?
My point. James, they're tearing their sister apart. How can you just sit there like it's nothing?
Because they're not wrong, Mary. Ella is the eldest, yet she's doing nothing meaningful with her life. Sarah and Lucy have made something of themselves.
Made something of themselves? They married rich men and now sit around all day mocking their sister. Is that your idea of success?
At least they're not a burden, Mary. Ella is supposed to lead by example, not embarrass this family with her failures.
Failures? James, she's out there struggling every single day, trying to make something of herself. And instead of supporting her, you let her younger sisters insult her like she's nothing.
Maybe if she worked harder, she wouldn't be nothing. The world doesn't hand out success, Mary. If Ella can't figure that out, she'll always be left behind.
Do you even hear yourself? She's your daughter, James. Your firstborn. Instead of lifting her up, you've been tearing her down at every turn. And now Sarah and Lucy think it's okay to do the same.
Look, Mary, I'm just being realistic. The world is tough. If Ella can't handle a little criticism, how will she survive out there?
There is a difference between criticism and cruelty. What Sarah and Lucy are doing is cruel, and you're enabling it. One day, James, you'll regret how you treated Ella. I just hope it won't be too late.
You're being dramatic, as usual.
No, James. I'm being a mother who refuses to watch her child be destroyed by her own family.
Enough of that, please. Tell her to work harder. At least for the first time.
Sarah. Would you mind dropping me off, please?
Lazy people should learn how to trek. I don't have your time.
Ella. Was that Sarah who just drove off? Yeah. It was her. Are you serious? She saw you standing here and didn't even bother to stop? I'm used to it, Helen. She's always been like that. Used to it? Ella, that's your sister. She should be the first person to offer you a ride. I guess she doesn't think I'm worth the effort. She probably thinks I'm just wasting my time out here. That's ridiculous. You're her family. How can she treat you like this? Sarah and Lucy. They've always looked down on me. To them, I'm just a lazy sister who hasn't made anything of herself. They'd rather pretend I don't exist. That's not okay, Ella. Family is supposed to support each other, not act like strangers, or worse. I know, but what can I do? I've tried everything, working hard, staying patient, but nothing I do ever seems to be enough for them. Ella, it's not about you. It's about them. They've chosen to be selfish and cruel, and that says more about their character than yours. You really think so? I know so. You deserve better, Ella, better treatment, better support, and better people around you. Thank you, Helen. Come on, get in. I'll give you a ride. You've stood here long enough. That's my brother's car. I will drop you off then come back to pick him up. Are you sure? I don't want to trouble you. Trouble? Ella, you're my friend. Helping you isn't trouble, it's what friends are for. I can't remember the last time I boarded a car.
Helen, you're back late. Where were you? I thought you were heading straight home after the errands.
I was, but I saw something that stopped me.
What happened?
I saw Ella. She was standing by the roadside, waiting for a taxi.
Ella? Isn't she Sarah and Lucy's sister? Why was she standing there?
Yes, that Ella. And you know what hurts the most? Sarah drove right past her, looked at her, and didn't even stop to give her a ride.
What? Are you serious? Her own sister just ignored her?
Yes. I couldn't believe it. I pulled over and gave Ella a ride instead. And while we were talking, I realized just how much she's been going through.
What did she say?
She didn't have to say much. You could see it in her eyes. She's been struggling so hard, trying to make something of herself, while her family, the people who should be her biggest supporters, tear her down instead.
That's horrible. I can't imagine treating a sibling like that. Family is supposed to stick together, not make each other's lives harder.
Exactly. But Sarah and Lucy mock her, their dad pressures her constantly, and no one seems to care about how hard she is trying.
You know, it sounds like Ella needs more people like you in her life. People who see her, who appreciate her.
I'm trying, Mark. But it breaks my heart to see her go through this. No one deserves to be treated that way, especially by their own family.
You're right. It's cruel and unfair. But Helen, you've done something good today. Just showing her that someone cares can make all the difference.
I hope so. I just wish her family could see what they were doing to her.
Maybe they will one day, but until then, you can be the friend she needs. And if there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Thanks, Mark. It means a lot. What's your problem? Well, look, you finally decided to show up. Out wandering the streets again, Ella. Find any success lying on the sidewalk? Hello, Sarah. It's good to see you. Good to see me? Really? That's all you've got to say? No snarky comeback. No, Sarah. I don't have anything harsh to say to you. Wow, what a saint. Tell me, Ella, does your kindness pay the bills? Oh wait, it doesn't, does it? You're right, Sarah. My kindness doesn't pay the bills. But it brings me peace, and that's something money can't buy. Peace? You've got nothing, Ella. No car, no fancy clothes, no rich husband. You're a joke, and everyone knows it. I'm sorry you feel that way, Sarah. But I pray that one day, you'll understand that life is about more than material things. I hope you find true joy and peace in your heart. What? What are you even talking about? I'm talking about love, kindness, and forgiveness. No matter how much you mock me, I'll keep blessing you, Sarah. You're my sister, and I want the best for you. Why do you always act like this? You think you're better than me or something? No, Sarah. I don't think I'm better than you. I just refuse to let bitterness take root in my heart. Whatever, Ella. You're weird. Maybe. But I'll keep praying for you, Sarah. I hope one day we can truly support and love each other the way sisters should.
But you can only support your sister when you are financially buoyant and not when you continue to roam the streets like this.
Exactly. And where do you think you are coming from?
What's it? Is there any problem? Helen.
It's my friend, Ella.
So, tell me more about Ella. You've mentioned her a few times before, but I didn't realize things were this bad.
Mark, it's heartbreaking. Ella is such a kind and hardworking person, but her family treats her terribly. They mock her, call her lazy, and offer no support. She's been trying to find her footing, but it's like the whole world is against her.
That's awful. And her family? They don't see how much she's struggling?
They see it, but instead of helping, they make it worse. Her sisters flaunt their wealth and mock her for not being as successful as they are. Her father dismisses her efforts completely.
It sounds like Ella's been dealt a tough hand, but from what you've told me, she seems resilient.
She is, Mark. Despite everything, she's kind and humble. She doesn't even complain about her situation, she just keeps trying.
She sounds like someone who deserves a break. Tell you what, bring her to my office tomorrow. I want to meet her.
Really? You do that?
Of course. If she's as hardworking as you say, I'd love to see if there's a place for her in the company. Sometimes all someone needs is a little opportunity to prove themselves.
Mark, this could change her life. Thank you so much.
It's the least I can do. Everyone deserves a chance, Helen. And if Ella has the determination you've described, I have no doubt she'll thrive.
I'll talk to her tonight and make sure she's ready to come in tomorrow.
Good. Just let her know it's an informal meeting. I just want to get to know her and see how we can help.
Ella, take this. It's not much, but it'll help you with your upkeep. Mama. You don't have to do this. I can manage. I know you can, my child. But you've been managing for so long, and I see how hard it's been on you. Let me help, even if it's just a little. Mama, thank you. You don't know how much this means to me. You don't need to thank me, Ella. You're my daughter. But listen to me carefully, don't let anyone know I'm giving you this. Not your father, not your sisters. Why, Mama? You know how they are. They'll use it against you, twist it into something ugly. It's better this way, trust me. I understand. I won't say a word. Good. Just keep your head up, Ella. Your struggles won't last forever. God sees your heart, and He has a plan for you. Do you really think so, Mama? I know so. One day, God will bless you with a good and humble husband. Someone who will see your worth and cherish you the way you deserve. I hope you're right. I am, my child. Keep trusting God, and don't let the harshness of others steal your joy. You're stronger than you realize.
Thank you, Mama. I love you.
I love you too, Ella. Always.
I still can't believe it. Daniel, my husband, gave me a blank check this morning and said, "Go spoil yourself, darling." Can you imagine?
That's amazing. Richard transferred a fat sum into my account last night. He said, "Spend it on whatever makes you happy." You know, I think I'll get a designer handbag I've been eyeing.
Oh, you should. And maybe some matching shoes while you're at it. What's the point of having money if you don't flaunt it a little, right?
Exactly. Life is too short not to enjoy the finer things.
Speaking of people who don't enjoy anything. Have you seen Ella lately?
Oh, don't even get me started. I saw her the other day, same old clothes, looking as pathetic as ever. She's like a stray cat wandering the streets.
Lazy one is putting it nicely. She's more like a lost cause. Always walking around like she's carrying the weight of the world.
You're right. Honestly, I don't know why she even bothers showing her face in public. It's embarrassing to have someone like her as our sister.
I know. And the way she's always trying to work, trying to survive, it's pathetic. At her age, she should have a husband spoiling her like we do.
But no, poor Ella can't even manage to hold a decent job, let alone find a man who'd tolerate her. Who would want someone so frustrated?
Exactly. She's such a failure. Honestly, I'm just glad we didn't end up like her.
Thank God for that. I can't imagine living her life, it's like a bad joke.
Well, let's not let her ruin our day. We have shopping to do and money to spend. Forget about Ella, she's not worth the thought.
You're right. Let's enjoy our blessings and leave her to her misery. Good morning. Welcome to Silvercrest Corporation. How can I help you today? Please take your seat.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm here to see Mr. Mark. He asked me to come by today.
Mr. Mark? Do you mean Mr. Mark Daniels, the CEO?
Yes, that's him.
Ah, yes. He mentioned you'd be coming. May I have your name, please?
It's Ella. Ella Roberts.
Thank you, Miss Roberts. Let me just confirm your appointment. Yes, you're all set. Mr. Mark is expecting you.
Oh, thank you so much.
His office is on the top floor. Take the elevator to the 15th floor, and his assistant will guide you from there.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
You're welcome. Don't worry, Mr. Mark is wonderful to work with. Good luck with your meeting.
Thanks again. Have a great day.
You too. Ella is here, brother.
Let her come in.
This way, Ella. Do you know each other, Mark?
She was my best friend in the college.
Mark, is this you?